century. But the Australians are dominating the match and have been set a target of 211 for victory.
Premier Kennett may be in election mode, but there were few votes on offer here. Some of the finest cricketers abroad had assembled to take on the World Cup weary Australians. The Sri Lankan contingent only arrived this morning, but took little time to adjust.
He's got this one away, that's a good start.
Fleming ended Jayasuriya's stay with some help from Healy.
Got him.
A local was next in for the visitors, and although Dean Jones was given a rousing welcome, another Victorian, Paul Rifle, stole the spotlight with the removal of Kalawatharana. Aravinda de Silva proved Australia's downfall in Sunday's Cup final, but there was no chance of an encore today.
It's gone. Mark Taylor taking a very comfortable catch there, so Fleming gets his revenge.
Jason Gillespie is only a newcomer to international cricket, and he showed scant regard for Richie Richardson in what could be his last innings.
What a start for him.
Gillespie was out to make a name for himself at the expense of the big names. Next on his list, Martin Crowe.
In the air, and that's out. He's hit that.
The man he couldn't move, though, was Dino.
There he goes, pulls away, that'll be 50 for Dean Jones.
Jones was losing partners at a rapid rate. Jonty Rhodes didn't hang around, out for 16 off the bowling of Fleming.
Should be gone, yes he is.
But in Sean Pollock, Jones found support. The young South African revelling in his first MCG outing.
Well, that's well played. And that one will reach the boundary.
It quickly made 29 until things came unstuck.
Not quite picked and mistimed. Just enough for Jason Gillespie to get around and take the catch.
A short time ago, in sensational fashion, Jones reached his century, his first one-day international ton at the MCG.
Could be with a six. It is.
But it wasn't enough. The Aussies showing they still had a little left in the tank after their tough World Cup campaign.
Fiery Sri Lankan openers Jayasuriya and Kalawatharana began in World Cup winning style, but lasted only 17 runs before they were both back in the pavilion. He's gone, he walks. In his debut for Australia, the Ponytail Express, Jason Gillespie, delivered the goods.
And that's a great delivery from Jason Gillespie, and what a start for him.
Healy was doing his best Mark Taylor impersonation. Swapping sides for the day, Dean Jones was the backbone of the innings, reaching his 50 off 82 balls. That'll be 50 for Dean Jones. Jones shared a 58-run stand with South Africa's Sean Pollock, going on to make his century and steer the World 11 to 9 for 210.
That's great.
Taylor and Slater opened for the Aussies, but this ball from Heath's streak left Slater with a broken thumb, forcing him to retire hurt. And that's a nasty blow for Michael Slater. Taylor's bat suffered a similar fate, but for the Aussie captain, the runs kept on coming.
Good shot.
Taylor brought up his half-century off just 61 balls.
Been tough going for him out there.
Zimbabweans Strang and Street combined to get rid of Steve Waugh. Then brother Mark showed the crowd some of his World Cup form.
He went for a big six.
Taylor went for 78, brilliantly caught by Richardson. But he'd done his job. Mark Waugh backed up with yet another half-century, Australia cruising to a 5-wicket victory. Chris Castellari, the night.
Got the Aussies away with an edge over slips and was finding the conditions and the pace of Waqar Younis hard to combat. Slater's stay wasn't a long one, a blow to the thumb forcing him to retire. Michael Bevan didn't last long either, out to streak for 3. Mark Taylor was in fine touch. If he wasn't finding the boundary, he was going over it.
Good shot.
Steve Waugh made 15 before falling to spinner Paul Strang, Australia 2 for 101. Brother Mark didn't waste much time. This six reminiscent of his form on the subcontinent. Taylor fell to Strang for 78. Shane Lee was next to go, caught Jayasuriya bowled to Silva for 16. Waugh made an unbeaten 56, Australia cruising to a 5-wicket victory.